The mission urges us on. Today we read from Luke 10:1 through 12. Jesus appointed 72 other disciples, whom he sent out ahead of him in pairs, to every town and place he intended to visit. He said to them, "The harvest is abundant, but the laborers are few, so ask the master of the harvest to send out laborers for his harvest. Go on your way. Behold, I am sending you like lambs among wolves. Carry no money bag, no sack, no sandals, and greet no one along the way. Into whatever house you enter, first say, 'Peace to this household.' If a peaceful person lives there, your peace will rest on him. But if not, it will return to you. Stay in the same house and eat and drink what is offered to you, for the laborer deserves his payment. Do not move about from one house to another. Whatever town you enter and they welcome you, eat what is set before you. Cure the sick in it, and say to them, 'The kingdom of God is at hand for you.' Whatever town you enter and they do not receive you, go out into the streets and say, 'The dust of your town that clings to our feet, even that we shake off against you.' Yet know this, the kingdom of God is at hand. I tell you, it will be more tolerable for Sodom on that day than for that town." The mission urges us on. One of my favorite movie scenes comes at the beginning of the movie Gladiator with Russell Crowe. General Maximus is getting his troops ready for battle. His speech is stirring and memorable. What we do in life echoes in eternity. This is a great truth, and one that should accompany us daily as Christians. I always love this gospel passage. It can give us a sense of urgency in the mission that God has given us in life. What we do in life is not indifferent. Rather, each decision we make has momentous consequences. Jesus has spent a lot of time forming his disciples. They were probably itching to get out on the apostolate. They wanted to preach after they had heard and learned so much from the Master. It is interesting because often we can get focused on a fire and brimstone version of Christianity. This does not seem to jive so well with today's gospel. What is the essential message the apostles are supposed to carry with them? They're supposed to preach peace and the kingdom of God. What does it take to preach peace? First, we have to be at peace with ourselves. In this sense, I think there is a greater parallel between the speech of Maximus and the discourse of Jesus in the gospel. What we do in life echoes in eternity. It is important to recognize our own greatness. In the movie Gladiator, the philosopher emperor, the Stoic Marcus Aurelius, plays a prominent role. His thinking is similar to that of the main character Maximus. He said once, "Let men see, let them know a real man who lives as he was meant to be." Getting to know our purpose in life is the first step to gaining peace with ourselves. The second step is to bring peace to others. Jesus lays out a method very clearly in the gospel. It is to worry less about material possessions and more about the kingdom of God. Have a great day. God bless.